Welcome to Tyler's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is September the 16th, 2021. Baby boy. We will be talking about... I just heard a noise. There's a ghost. Not really. I think it's my doggy. But ladies and gentlemen, we got some AEW to talk about. Nothing really big happened. They're talking about the Grand Slam episodes of AEW and Rampage. That would be happening. We got some big matches. I believe there's going to be title matches as well. We got Brian Pillman Jr. will be versing MJF. Bryan Danielson, I believe he's versing Kenny Omega as well next week. CM Punk will be at Rampage Grand Slam to verse Powerhouse Hobbies. I don't remember all of it, but I do know on Rampage there will be a whole bunch of titles on the line. I believe there's going to be Butcher and the Blade will be versing the Lucha Bros for the tag team titles. Are they ranking number one? I don't know. And we got a Tnt Championship Match. It will be for the TNT title and Frago's new car. So you buy a new car and now you're going to put it on the line for a title shot? How about you win matches and you become number one ranking? Smart idea. I don't think Frago's going to win this match. I think he's going to lose his car. But ladies and gentlemen, we have there was a lot of interviews and a lot of segments. We got the Kenny Omega and Bryan Danielson segment. They made a match. Bryan Danielson just made everything personal, saying that he loses his groin because people are saying that he lost something. I forgot what he said. But he just says, I think you just lost your crown jewels and you let this Don Callis be your advocate like Brock Lesnar or Roman Reigns now. But, yeah. And we're getting a match between Kenny Omega and Bryan Danielson, not for the world title this time. That'll be the next time, but he just wants to fight him. And CM Punk was on the commentary for half of the show until he got attacked by Team Taz, Hook, and Powerhouse Hobbs, with Taz just watching. Taz is useless. He said to CM Punk, "Oh, you're stealing my job. You don't commentate for AEW Dynamite. You commentate for AEW Dark. Do you know your job?" Doesn't sound like it because you are a commentator. I think he does Rampage too, I think. I don't watch Rampage, so I don't know who's the commentary. I know Chris Jericho is. And I don't think JR is. I think Taz replaces JR on Rampage. I think. I don't know. I know there's 4 guys, but I know Chris Jericho is one of them. And I think Tony Schiavone, because he's younger than JR and stuff. Well, he talks about random stuff too, just like JR. And Excalibur as well. I think Taz does it too. I think. But ladies and gentlemen, Taz says, you're stealing my job and blah, blah, blah. Hook got into the face of CM Punk. And then Powerhouse Hobbs just, from the tunnel, he attacked CM Punk from behind. And then Hook went to the commentary, started yelling at people. Oh my God. Guys, 2 things. You should see how Hook was trying to move things off the announce table. With the monitors, if you see with WWE, they just swipe everything off, right? Just swipe it off. Or they just do the move on the monitors. But you should see Hook gently placing them down. Placing them down away off the table. Not swiping them down. Because I guess they're I don't know what, they have big giant TV screens as their monitors. Why would you have big giant TV screens as your monitors? Because if you're going to destroy the announce table, the fans want to see it break. So you don't put expensive monitors on the announce table where you supposed to get the table get destroyed. But they have these big TV monitors, and I guess they're expensive, and Hook just put it gently down, No swiping it off like WWE does. They swipe it off, but they gently put it down. And the second thing is that when Power Hobbs try and put CM Punk through the table didn't break. You see, if you're going to announce table spot, people want to see the table break. And then Excalibur tells us what kind of table it is. We don't need to know what kind of table. We just want a table spot that actually was good. Because that could really injure CM Punk if that didn't break. That could break his back. What else we have? We have interviews. Anna Jay will be versing, I think, the Bunny at Rampage. Uno says he will be leading her to the victory at Rampage, I guess. And then Alex Reynolds came out in the interview and saying, oh, just like every time you interrupt somebody else's interview and all that stuff. But Anna Jay says, if you guys can't I forgot the word. Behave yourself. She doesn't want them at the in her corner, but Tay Conti will be in her corner because Tay Conti is technically not really part of the Dark Order, and she's not having problems with one half of the Dark Order or the other half of the Dark Order. A lot of interviews happening, and ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the matches because there's too many interviews. I don't know why there's so many interviews and a lot of segments, but let's get to the matches because it gets annoying. So we got Adam Cole will be having his in-ring debut. Guys, I've been thinking, all the former WWE guys, I think, except for Shawn Spears, I believe AEW is trying to show WWE this is how to do their gimmick. Because it feels like in WWE, in AEW I meant, it's the same gimmick as they had it on WWE. Miro wants to crush things, but he doesn't say crush, he says smash. Same thing as Roman Reigns, right? He smashes people. Adam Cole does the bang thing. I think he did it in these shows as well. But you guys could change it. Even Aleister Black, he was this dark soul guy in WWE, and he's a dark soul guy in AEW. It feels like the same gimmicks, but it's 2.0 of the same gimmicks, but it's on AEW with different names, with different entrance songs and video, but it's the same gimmick. And wasn't it some people in WWE hate their gimmick? But they are doing the same gimmick on AEW. That doesn't make any sense. I think some people like their gimmick. I know Goldust didn't like his. But he still paints his face. I know it's halfway, but he still paints his face. He still acts like Goldust. But he hates it. He hates it. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. That people could say WWE's gimmicks are stupid, but they could do the same ones on a different company. Even on Impact Wrestling, we have No Way Jose. Yeah, he changed his name to No Way. There's no Jose, but there's No Way, but he's still a dancing guy. Just like Heath Slater, when he was in Impact Wrestling with Bella Injury. He says that he got kids. He had a shirt that says, I got kids. Didn't WWE make that up? I got kids? And you guys gonna steal it off of them? Like, you guys do a lot of stealing. But we got Adam Cole will be versing Frankie Kazarian in his first match, and it was a pretty decent match. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match, even Adam Cole has the same finishing move that he had in WWE. The last shot, the knee to the back of the head. He gets the win, and he says he has 3 people that has a problem with. Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, and Jungle Boy, and he says the Super Click is back, and he challenges them into a trios match. It will be Adam Cole and the Young Bucks versus Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, and Jungle Boy. And Christian Cage did bring up the Wednesday Wars when NXT and AEW were having their wars, just like Monday Night Wars back in the day. But remember, Mr. Adam Cole was part of NXT that time, and he says you're used to losing to the Wednesday Wars. Now you're gonna have a losing. You're gonna be used to having Friday Wars, losing at Friday Wars. I'm done. But ladies and gentlemen, so that match is happening. I believe it's happening this Friday or next Friday, one of the Fridays. They've been talking about 2 Fridays in one show. Like, can you guys talk about this Friday? This Friday that's coming up, not next Friday? Like, it's a little confusing of what matches is going to be on Rampage because you're just saying Rampage. Ay. Then we have FTR versus Dante Martin and Matt Sydal. Question is, I thought FTR is done after they had a match with Santana and Ortiz. Because Cash Wheeler, I think his name is that his name? Cash Wheeler? The one that hurt his arm on the turnbuckle? He hurt his arm and he says, this could be my last match. I thought it was your last match and you're somehow in another match? So FTR beats Dante Martin and Matt Sydal. Pretty decent team. I like this team. But Dante Martin, I know he has a tag team partner, but his partner is injured right now. That's why he's teaming up with Matt Sydal. Then we had Jade Cargill versus Leela Hirsch. I didn't like this match. Some reason, I'm not trying to disrespect the women's division. But some reason, this women's division is not making me hyped up. Even WWE's has the same thing in their women's division. Just with me, I just think the women is kind of slacking off and not doing big moves like the men's doing. They're not making things hyper. Like, yeah, Jade did a good match in the Casino Battle Royal at All Out. She did a military press throwing Leela Hirsch out. But it feels like they're not committed in these moves. I'm sorry to say it. But the winner of that match was Jade getting the win. Then we had Darby Allin versus Shawn Spears. Shawn Spears wiped up all the face paint of Darby Allin. It's not really disrespectful. It's not more disrespectful of the Mexican wrestler with their mask because it's just face paint. It will still be gone when you sweat. When you sweat, it will get rid of the face paint. And we all know what your face looks like because half of your face is not face painted. So we know what your face looks like. So I don't know how that's disrespectful, but I guess it is. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Darby Allin with a coffin drop. But they weren't done there. FTR and Shawn Spears and Tully Blanchard attacked Sting. Sting no-sell the steel chair shot. But ladies and gentlemen, they did the same thing. They wiped the face paint of Sting. Like I said, we know what Sting looks like because he's shown it on Impact Wrestling. And we've seen it in different in like meet and greets. We know what he looks like. If you guys didn't know what he looks like from 1990s to now, there is a problem. Well, Dan Lambert, I'm getting sick and tired of hearing this guy, man. Getting sick and tired. I heard it when he was in Impact Wrestling. The guy is a weasel. The guy is a coward. I don't think he's even an MMA wrestler. Is he an MMA wrestler? Or he's just a teacher? So he can't fight. So he's going to make fun of the fans that loves professional wrestling. And you're going to make fun of the wrestlers because they love professional wrestling. But you like to teach people that actually can fight. And you can't fight. Why are you here? if you can't fight. You have a big yapper, but you can't do actions. You can't do any actions. You yap, 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 yap. Shut up. Because I don't like this segment anymore. This is getting really annoying that Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page working with a sport that is not even professional wrestling. I don't understand it. But, ladies and gentlemen, we heard that Inner Circle because Chris Jericho and Jake Hager came out to interrupt Dan Lambert. Dan Lambert even thought the fans were looking at their phones when they're trying to sing Chris Jericho's song. No, I think they actually bought the CD and they love it. They don't buy your CD. Oh, wait, you don't have one. Because it's going to be you yapping. So, no, nobody's going to like your song. People love Chris Jericho because it's a band. It's not just Chris Jericho. But Dan Lambert, can you go back to MMA or UFC, whatever you teach, or be a teacher. Go to a high school and teach there. And stop trying to ruin wrestling. Please. Tony Khan and Scott D'Amore, stop bringing this guy back. When I say Scott D'Amore, don't bring him to Impact Wrestling. I hope WWE doesn't do that. Bring this when they end this storyline between Dan Lambert. Hope WWE doesn't bring him in. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. So we heard that Inner Circle, Chris Jericho and Jake Hager will be versing the Men of the Year, Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page. The two cowards, with a bunch of cowards from MMA and UFC, will be versing the Inner Circle. Coolio. We got Malachi Black and Cody Rhodes brawling. I want to give a shout out to Grimm's Toy Show, GTS. I do watch their thing too. I don't know if I get in trouble, but a shout out to them because I seen them. And ladies and gentlemen, we almost saw them get tumbled down when Malachi Black took over the barricade where they were sitting. I hope you guys are okay, but I would like that to happen to me because that would be cool. I don't want to get hit, but that would be cool. But I'm going to a wrestling event in October 31st. Me and my dad will have the same experience. Technically, we already did, but we have the same experience. But in this wrestling show that we're going to, there's no barricades. It's just a little gym, and there's no barricades. It's a bleachers, and there's chairs, but there's no barricades. That's the wrestling I like. We're so close to the wrestlers that it's right there. Right in my face. And it was pretty cool. It's not pretty cool when the sweat hits you, but that's wrestling. It's pretty cool, guys. Some actor jump on Malachi Black's back. I don't know. But we know that Grand Slam, Cody Rhodes will be versing Malachi Black in AEW's Dynamite Grand Slam. We have our main event, Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston will be versing 2.0. How did 2.0 join the main event matches? They're main eventers now? They don't look like it. They look like jobbers. Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley gets the win. Then we have Suzuki's entrance coming out because he was upset and disrespectful because his entrance was cut short last week, and he blames Jon Moxley, and then we had to watch the full entrance. And you want us to sit through that last week when we want to see you guys fight, not watch you and your video. So we got Lance Archer and Suzuki attacking Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley because earlier Lance Archer and Suzuki issue a challenge next week to versus Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley. So they all brawled on top of the announce table, in the audience, and at the end, they were brawling in the audience. And that's how they end the show. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I will see you guys tomorrow for Impact Wrestling results. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have a great day. That's all for me today. Tala is out. Bye!